Hey guys, so I usually don't do stream like this because one, I'm actually really tired, but something caught my eye and I felt like I needed to speak on it because I've kind of had this in the recesses of my mind for a while, but I felt like this has happened too many times that someone needs to say something about it. So first off, I did just see the recent video and the whole big incident with Pewdiepie and what he said. Me personally, I wasn't offended, and as you can see, I'm technically a nigger, so I wasn't offended by it. I feel like the N word is getting way too much. Like it's a word that shouldn't mean what it meant back in the late 60s, or rather the late 1800s, or however long ago it was. Forgive me for my ignorance. Um, Giving power to a word that shouldn't have as much power as it does is kind of petty and stupid to me. But this is just my personal opinion. To be completely honest, I don't really care who I offend by saying this. I don't care who agrees with me. I'm just stating my opinion on the whole thing, because it's like this word has gotten a lot of people in trouble a lot of times. For example, I remember my dad was telling me, because my dad loved to watch Paula Deen. Paula Deen lost her show and all her sponsors on Food Network because she said the N-word. I don't know if she meant to be racist. I never saw what happened. I don't really care. I feel bad that she lost her show. I like watching her. She's a fun lady. However, for someone like Pewdiepie, who we know does stuff like this was PewDiePie's first time doing something bad like this, I assume. I could be wrong. I don't really care, to be completely honest. Versus someone like Aaron from the Game Grumps, he says the N-word. He said the N-word a couple times. No one said anything about that. Matter of fact, someone made an animation about it. Like, there was a couple animations about it. I don't think people get upset about that. So I don't understand why when PewDiePie does it, everyone's flipping their ish like it's nobody's business. Y'all didn't have a big problem with it when Aaron did it, so why do y'all have a problem when PewDiePie does it? If y'all gonna sit here and make an issue about it, to do it with everyone, or just stop giving the word that much power. I mean, it's just a word. It's a derogatory term that shouldn't have as much power as it does now. I mean, sure, minorities will use the word back and forth because that's how they greet each other. And sure, they'll get upset when someone that's not a minority uses it to them. But I mean, I don't see black people get ready to fight Spanish people because they call them the N-word. Versus when Hispanic people call white people gringos or whatever it is. Like, there are so many derogatory stereotypical terms for each other. And it's like, you guys get mad over, everyone gets mad over them over the slightest thing. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm only 18, so I don't know that much. But I feel that giving this word this much power is just stupid, and it's getting too many people in trouble. It's just a word. There's gotta be a limit. Like, okay, he said the N-word. Did he say it directly to a black person as to offend them? I mean, it was in the heat of the moment. I don't see everyone getting their tits all popped out when a girl does this on Instagram. Everybody's enjoying it. When these kids get into a fight, I don't see all these people coming out saying that this is wrong and everything. You guys laugh at all this stuff like it's okay, and it's like, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you guys could be complaining about versus a word that was used a long time ago that isn't even used correctly. If the word is technically used in its correct term, he called the guy a king. It's an Ethiopian word that technically means king. So in a sense, technically he actually complimented the dude. But you guys are so y'all guys give it so much power, y'all don't even focus on what the word really means. Nobody does the research and actually thinks about the greater meaning for that word. PewDiePie made a mistake. Now everyone's ready to jump on the hate bandwagon like they did before over something stupid rather than just like letting the guy own up to his mistake. He apologized. That should be the end of it. But I guarantee you, because it happens all the time, you people get so in your little activist moods and get all in a tangent, and I'm a hypocrite for saying that because I'm getting in my activist mood right now trying to defend him. But I mean, was this really worth getting upset over? Was Pewdiepie saying this word for the first time, as far as I know, really worth waking up and doing videos about it just to put the guy down? I guarantee you, there's going to be thousands of these videos around saying Pewdiepie was wrong, Pewdiepie this, and there's going to be a whole bunch of people just shaming this guy for one mistake. He's human! People make mistakes! Relax! Sit the hell down, shut the fuck up, and keep watching his videos like you've been doing. It's not going to change nothing. His video will be demonetized. He could lose his job. It's like, it's one thing. Now, the people that actually say it out loud and broadcast it, you put these dummies in the freaking White House. The same guy that's been saying the N-word for as long as he can remember, since the moment he could talk, y'all got this dumbass in the White House. But the second Pewdiepie does it, a very famous YouTuber that we all essentially love, now everybody's ready to jump on his back about it. If y'all are gonna get mad at everyone, if y'all gonna get mad at someone for saying the word, get mad at everybody for it. I didn't see y'all snapping at Aaron when he did it. There wasn't too many people snapping at Trump when he did it, and he still won the election. Y'all need to be bigger than this. Y'all don't need to be giving this word so much attention. There are so many other things that you guys can be worrying about, and you're worrying about this Swedish dude saying this word one time. And already everybody's jumping on his back. He doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. If you made the same mistake, you would be pissed if somebody did that shit to you. So why would you go back and do it to him? He took accountability for his mistakes. Most people don't do that. He cared enough to actually apologize. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he just did it because he didn't want to lose his subscribers. Maybe he just did it because he didn't want to lose the money he was getting from it. I don't care. He apologized for it. He's trying to make up for what he did wrong. And you guys know Pewdiepie. Most of the time he's just doing stuff because he just likes to be stupid. And you guys eat that crap up. Don't sit here and penalize this guy because he made a mistake. You need to be above that. He said it. It's a word. If you really get down to it, y'all should be more mad about the fact that people's cursing these videos all the time. And kids under the age of 18 are listening to it all the time. They probably just say it off like it's nothing. You want to censor YouTube? Censor everything. Otherwise, don't censor nothing. It's a waste of time. Because now, you got this whole big uproar going on, and there's a whole bunch of people mad over what? He said the N-word. He didn't say directly to somebody. The person he said it to probably didn't even know he said it until he watched the video. And do you think that person was offended by it? Unless the person comes out and says that I was offended by what Pewdiepie said, why are y'all giving it so much attention? There's so much more crap going on in this world, and y'all are worried about this one important person saying this one word. One time. If you're going to do it for him, do it for all of them. Otherwise, sit the hell down and shut the hell up. Because there's no reason for it. It all goes back to being treated how you want to be treated. If the word offended somebody, he apologized to him. That should be the end of it. No one ever needs to offend anybody. People try not to offend anybody. But it seems like people get so mad over the dumbest stuff. Be above that. Stop being petty. Act like the big boys and girls that we all are. And pay attention. If he didn't say it in a sense to insult you, or unless he was jokingly saying it, it shouldn't be a big a deal. But if he was genuinely saying it, trying to hurt somebody, which is very unlikely because I watched that video. It's not the first time someone made a joke about it, the N-word. Really? Is it really worth the time? Like I said, I'm 18. I don't understand. I'm probably just talking boo crap off the top of my head. Maybe so. But I have rights just like the rest of y'all, so I have the right to say what I want. Take the video down? I don't care. Disrespect me in the comments? I don't care. I just don't see the reason why y'all need to jump on Pewdiepie's back about this. Pewdiepie's a good guy. Y'all make up all this crap about this dude just to kick his back in. He's a good guy. He's funny. He evidently cares about you guys, supposedly. I don't know. For as far as I'm concerned, he's on the same level as Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. It's like you guys are loyal to these people. So let's turn the tables around. Imagine if Markiplier said something like this. Would y'all be ready to jump on Markiplier's back? Or would y'all be sitting there like, oh, well, it was just a one time. He didn't mean it. One incident is not the end of the world. It doesn't mean that he's racist. It was just an accident. That's like me going around killing every white person cracker. You guys would be offended by that, now wouldn't you? But I don't do that. Because I was raised with self-control and it's common sense. For Christ's sakes, my best friend is white. But we still call her black because she's half black. That's how she wants to be represented. But that's besides the point. You guys are making a big deal out of something that's not worth the attention. It's gotta stop. This world has gotten too many people in trouble over something stupid. Now I'll admit, there are some instances where you need to draw the line where they can't say it the way they do. But when they're jokingly, not genuinely, jokingly, as in joking around and playing, just like most of the black kids when they say it to their friends all the time, why get upset? What's the point? Besides, I don't see them protesters out here trying to stop kids from saying the word. I don't see parents digging deep in and digging deep roots trying to stop their kids from saying the word. Right now, everybody's just about focused on what's going on with Trump and what's going on with these hurricanes, and what's going on with Colin Kaepernick and all the football players and trying to boycott the NFL. So why are all you fans getting upset over one mistake? Pewdiepie didn't mean it. Pewdiepie apologized. Don't sit here and spam his comments calling him a racist. He didn't mean it. If I intentionally want to hurt somebody, I would say every white person is a cracker. Every Asian person is a yellow cab. If you don't know what that means, you better look it up. Every Hispanic person is an illegal alien. But I don't do that. Because it's not true. Those stereotypes need to be torn down. If anything, you should probably laugh at them. This is how they see you. Laugh at it. Show them that doesn't bother you. And if shit hits the fan, you got something to fight for. But right now, this isn't a big deal. It really isn't. It's not that big a deal. Now everyone else may look at me and say, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. She's bugging. This is coming from a black child telling you, I can't even call myself a child. Legally, I'm an adult. So it's coming from a black woman telling you it's not that big a deal. It's just a word. I don't understand why people give so much attention to one word. It's stupid. There's a time and place for everything. He said it at the wrong time. He shouldn't have said it at all, I guess. That's how people feel. He shouldn't have said it at all. He didn't mean to. It slipped. That doesn't stop anyone else from saying fuck, shit, and all that bullshit. Doesn't stop them from saying that. This word should have as much power as those curse words. And those curse words should be censored. But y'all are putting this on top of everything and automatically assume it's racial. It's racial profiling. When has Pewdiepie ever made a joke like this before? And if you can prove me wrong, go right ahead. I don't care. It's not going to change my opinion. I like Pewdiepie. I like watching his videos. I think he's funny. If Markiplier did the same thing, like I said, Aaron from the Game Grumps did it. That didn't stop me from watching the Game Grumps. I wasn't offended by it. Because it's like, they were joking. Now, people with common sense can tell when there's a joke, when they're joking and when they're being genuine. That's when you get mad, when they're being genuine. If they're genuinely trying to insult you, calling you a derogatory term, that's when you get offended. Don't get offended when they say it on accident or if they say this trying to be funny. It's dumb. There are a lot more things said on YouTube that people should be getting upset about versus this grown man saying something by accident while playing a video game. Y'all need to cut it out. That's petty. That's some stuff some high schoolers would do. Not even. And I just graduated, and kids in my school don't even do stuff like that. We call each other N-word like it's nobody's business. The teachers don't like it, but they can't sit here and tell you that they don't say when they're not in the building. So, in short, don't make this a big deal. He didn't mean to. It was an accident. Accidents happen. He's human. Treat him like he's human. Besides, a lot of people can't sit here and tell me you haven't said that word to somebody and never got in trouble for it. You're not going to have me believe that. Just about everyone said it in their lifetime. If you haven't, good for you. You have my full applause. But a majority of people say it all the time. And then got the nerve to be hypocrites about it and get mad when somebody famous says it. Yeah, no. That's not how it works. If you're going to censor him, censor everything. Don't be petty about it. That's all I gotta say. Y'all, I don't understand people, and maybe it's just me, but this word shouldn't have as much attention as it does. I actually feel sorry for Pewdiepie, because I know he's going to have to deal with this. It's not fair. People who make good content that get a lot of subscribers shouldn't have to deal with crap like this. And I know Pewdiepie's had a rough run because he's had a couple times where he's gotten into issues. But this, brush that off. Get back up. Keep on going. Move on. It's nothing. Nothing. YouTubers shouldn't have to be scared of social media because if they say something by accident, all of social media is going to ruin them. Shouldn't have that much power. That word should not have that much power, people. But half of you guys aren't going to listen to me anyway because I'm just some dumb black girl talking as much as she wants. So, whatever. You feel that way? I don't care.